Here we are. It finally happened. But hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome, finally, I guess, to Black Ops 4 Zombies. Our dog just peed on the carpet in our living room. I think I'm gonna end it all. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, if you've been watching videos on the channel recently, and it's not that hard, I don't upload that frequently, but anyways, yeah, I've been talking about how the deluxe version hasn't gone on sale since I've been wanting to buy the game, even though the standard edition was. But yeah, a few days ago at this point, I was watching a Knuckles video, and it was a BO4 video, and I commented like, oh, I'm waiting for the game to go on sale. It hasn't gone on sale in literally forever. And literally either that day or the day after I commented on that video, BO4 Deluxe went on sale, and I immediately bought it for, what was it, $40? Oh yeah, we're here now doing that. But yeah, I figured for my first ever BO4 video, I'm not going to do anything super crazy. I'm just going to load up one of the maps and play them. And I think I'm going to play Blood of the Dead. I played BO4 when it came out, so I had access to whatever the 4 maps that it was. And I don't remember what the first map I ever actually played was on this game. It was so long ago. But I remember the only time I ever really played Blood of the Dead, my friends and I did the Easter egg, and my friends did it while I just sat there and did nothing basically the whole time. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and load up into this match. Yeah, the cutscenes in this game look so much better than they do in Black Ops 3. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, my only real memory of playing BO4 Zombies was me and my friends doing the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. But yeah, if you do enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. I plan on making more videos on BO4 now that I actually have the game. But yeah, if you want to see more of that in the future, then support would be very much appreciated. Also, I have no idea how this game's point system works. I thought this was the first game that had you only get points for getting kills, but yeah, you do get points for shooting. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Also, I need to turn off the subtitles. This is the only game where I would ever actually consider doing this, only because the subtitles are so huge and like obscuring to the point that it's actually like distracting. But yeah, I don't really know how to do anything on this map besides get the Hell's Retriever and build the shield, and I know how to turn on Pack-a-Punch as well. But yeah, I will say BO4 definitely looks a lot better than BO3, which is kind of crazy because BO3 looked really, really nice. Also, the first game to not have a Juggernog in it. You know, you have 200 health, and you also get armor when you use your specialist weapon. So yeah, I feel like the one thing, at least up until recently, people have been going back and playing this game, but for a really long time, BO4 was known as the game that like completely shit its ass at launch.
Always a great sign.
By this Mog. And here's the box, and here's our first wolf that we have to feed. I mentioned this a while ago whenever I talk about BO4, but yeah, it's kind of weird how the Ether storyline maps are all like reimaginings and remakes of existing maps. I forgot this gun only has 4 bullets in its tube. I don't know how to describe that, but this is making me want to go on to the BO3 and play the remaster, which I don't think I played on camera. I will say though, just like in terms of like the graphics and the way the game feels to play, I think I like this game more than BO3 on those 2 aspects specifically. Obviously, I think the maps on BO3 overall are better just because they're all actually original, but they keep talking about a sword whenever I like do something in this room. I don't know what they keep mentioning about that. Yeah, also, I know Black Ops 4 also gets a lot of hate for its HUD, and I'll be honest, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, I knew what it looked like before playing this, but oh, he's done.
Huh. I guess that means he's full. Well, that was fun. But now what do we do?
Here, open this. Should be able to come this way, and here's my first perk. Move here and turn on the power. I believe there's 2 power switches on this map. Also, the game doesn't shit its ass when you turn on the power, unlike in BO3. I forget when the warden spawns. I thought he spawned when you turn on the power, but I guess not. But yeah, anyways, going back to the HUD. It's not as like cluttered as I thought it was going to be. Now, granted, I think displaying all your elixirs on the side is unnecessary. And also, when you get a shield, it also displays that you have one, and it has a health bar in the corner, which again, I think is unnecessary. Go ahead and buy this. That was 2,000. Jesus. Also, I feel like whenever I buy my first perk, I'm getting the stamina up effect, even though stamina up is in my last slot. Game is confusing, but yeah, I think the HUD in this is fine. It's definitely not as cluttered as the Cold War or BO6 had, that's for sure.
One way in. Great spot for an ambush.
Also, is there a way to run through this without taking damage? Also, the game forcibly spawning in more zombies and you actually get points for killing them? Well, that's an unheard of concept. I might die here. Oh.
Asshole. You just made the shit list.
Oh, we're good. Ooh. I forget how chaotic going through this section is.
Great. Power's out again. Thanks, asshole.
Oh. I'm gonna die here. Well, you know, I keep forgetting I have my elixirs and that you just get them at the beginning of the game. I think you get 3 self-revives in solo, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess it's not all too bad. And here's the spawn room from regular Mob of the Dead. Hey, I guess I can come over here and start this second wolf. We're just gonna ignore the down that I took there. Also, I lost my quick revive. But yeah, this HUD is okay, I guess. You know, again, it's not as bad as the newer games, but at the same time, the newer games, things like the minimap and like health bars and damage numbers are like unnecessary, but I feel like they're useful enough that not having them is like almost a detriment. Especially like the health bars. I'm not really sure what the optimal way to kill zombies in front of this thing is, considering that it's like super dangerous to do that. Oh, he's done. Thank God I can get out of that death trap. So we can't go in there yet. This is part of the shield. Let me grab that. We have to make our way all the way to the docks to turn on the second power. Not the docks. It's somewhere this way. It is the docks. It's the room right next to it, actually. And the last wolf head is by the, whatchamacallit? The warden's house. Oh. God damn it. Yeah, after the that incident that we will not speak of, I made it back to where I was earlier, fed to the dogs, and I'm here on the docks, and I have enough points to open this door. And I spun the box a few times, and I got this double cross, which it's just like a regular assault rifle, but it has a ton of ammo. And I got this as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once I flip this on, it's gonna spawn the warden. So.
In your face.
And he's dead. All right. Grab that. There should be several things I can open with this. This here time slip. I don't even have enough money to buy any of my perks. Yeah, so there's no dog down here because it's by the warden's house. And so far I need to find one more part for the shield. It's the actual like shield part of the shield. And I'll be real, I don't know where it is. I know it can spawn in the tunnels, like on the staircase, but yeah, I no longer know where to get it because it wasn't there when I checked. Yeah, now that we have the warden's key, we can actually go back and actually get to the warden's house. Oh, it's right here. Literally talking about how I don't know where the thing is and I just walk up to it. That's done, so I should be able to come over here and grab it. Also, there's the Tommy gun on the wall there. It's cool that they kept that, but apparently it sucks doo-doo butt cheeks, so I probably won't be getting it. Yeah, it's weird how in this game the shield is like such an important piece of equipment on like all of the maps, except for maybe Voyage. I don't know if it's important in Voyage. It has this soul-sucking attack that you need to charge up the shield. And from what I remember, it's very annoying to get it, especially the higher you get. The zombies get harder to kill, so yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. But at the very least, it should be useful to have, just so you know I don't get murdered by getting backslapped. One of the previous games I played just to like test out how the game runs and test out the audio for recording purposes, I also got the Ray Gunner Mark II, which is very funny. Why are the doors in this map so expensive? But yeah, hopefully, you know, looking at the footage here, just seeing the environment that we're walking around in and how things are lit and everything. I hope it gets across the point that I made in one of my other videos talking about how like the environments that these older maps take place in and the way that they look just feels a lot more, and I guess realized, it has more identity than like the BO6 maps do. Is that a warden spawning? It was. And he's dead. All right, well, grab that. I believe carpenters in this game actually repair your shield as well, which is cool. And that's the last dock done. So I believe, I don't remember what fast travel point it is, but we have to take one in order to actually grab the Hell's Retriever. Let me actually go ahead and buy some of my perks. Now, besides unlocking the Pack-a-Punch, that's about the extent of what I know how to do on this map. So I guess what I'm going to do for the remainder of this video is try to get all my perks, Pack-a-Punch my guns, and maybe spin the box a few times. See if I can get the Blundergat, because I don't even know how to build the Acid Gat or where all the parts are for that. I think there's one upstairs, actually, but I don't know where the third one is. But yeah, I don't think there's a single location in a BO6 map that like exudes this much atmosphere to be that guy and use that word. I mean, it could be worse. I could say aura, which is basically the same thing, but I don't know. It just feels like the maps in these older games just have more identity and a more realized aesthetic. I did not mean to grab that. I saw it spawn and I ran away from it and I completely forgot that it was even there. Damn it. All right, well, let's try and make our way to the roof, I guess. Here's another part for the Acid Gat. And yeah, sadly, as with most of the things on this map, this is sort of like it's at the same time, it's like an expanded version of Mob of the Dead, but it's also like a more restricted version of Mob of the Dead because you can go to places like that whole starting area, the catwalk and everything, you know, is new to Mob of the Dead. And so is the warden's house, but at the same, then you have areas that you can't go to anymore, like the Golden Gate Bridge where Pack-a-Punch used to be and all that. Maybe I should charge up my shield actually, just to show off what this nauseating process is like. The thing that's annoying about this is that it's not one zombie per like shot that you get. As you can see, I have 2. There's a way to upgrade it so that you can get 4, I believe, but I don't remember how to do that. Saw somebody do it once and I don't, whatever. But if we come over here and shoot this, they come over here and they spawn the Pack-a-Punch.
Oh, you guys found the Pack-a-Punch. Thanks, fellas.
It's a random Brutus. Hello.
This fucking guy again. Hey, take a hit now.
I actually almost have enough to Pack-a-Punch, so let me go ahead and actually kill some zombies. Should I Pack-a-Punch my regular Mark II or my thing? I might replace the double cross, so let me actually just Pack-a-Punch this.
More to smell to it.
And there we go. Do I want to be up here or do I want to be in the cafeteria? Probably the cafeteria, I'll be honest. Here's Dying Wish for 4,000. What does shooting these do anything? I don't think it does because it's broken. There's no point in not trying, I guess. Okay, yeah, the ones next to the perks don't do anything. Or you use a golden spork knife. I'm amazed that they let you get souls from the dogs, I'll be perfectly honest. There's a thing you can shoot down by the dogs that moves like a crane and it's holding something, but I don't know how to get that thing down. Also, I should probably actually get the, whatchamacallit, yeah, the Hell's Retriever. The only thing that sucks is that it costs money to fast travel, which is a trend that they started doing, which I hate. I believe I can go through here?
Out of the frying pan.
I don't think it's this one. Oh, it is.
Got it.
There we go.
Man, I always wanted to get a tomahawk.
There we go. Now, I don't know how good this thing actually is. I know you can, like, get power-ups and shit with it. But, I mean, besides that, I heard that it's actually kind of meh. So, where's the cafeteria? It's over here. I know you can get the Hell's Redeemer as well, but again, I don't know how to do that. But yeah, what is going on in the world of video games? The Oblivion remaster came out, and it's really good. It's literally the same exact game, except with a bunch of quality of life stuff and really good graphics. And I haven't played too much of it. I played it for like maybe a few hours, and I was doing this quest where I was helping these 2 guys defend their farm from goblins, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure this was a bug, but you know, the first wave of goblins spawned. It was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, and then the next wave spawned and it spawned in like 1 billion of them, and the frame rate died, and then I also died, and I'm pretty sure before I died they also died because I saw their bodies lying on the floor lifeless after resisting the onslaught of a goblin army that decided to attack this random farm. But yeah, I remember playing Oblivion and I remember beating the main quest a really long time ago. I didn't play that game nearly as much as I played Skyrim, so definitely excited to see actually play the game for real this time instead of playing it like a mindless gorilla. Speaking of gorillas, I don't know why this is topic online now, but yeah, 100 men versus a gorilla. I don't know why it's so controversial, the idea that 100 men could take down a single gorilla. Like, are we not aware the fact that gorillas lose fights to chimpanzees, like groups of chimpanzees, obviously, and chimpanzees are obviously like strong as fuck and they're scary, but you know, I'm pretty sure if you crouch they won't hit you. But never mind, I lied. Oh shit. There has to be a way to walk through this without taking damage. It's like, it actually does damage to you. Although I don't know if it'll down you. Maybe it won't. Quick 5. Alright, what can we get from the box? Can I get the Blundergat? That'd be cool. I got a Cordite. But yeah, the Oblivion remaster is super, super cool. Also, that new turn-based RPG, Expedition 33? I don't actually remember what it's called. It has this like really like fancy title that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, the game is also really, really good from what I've seen and from what people are talking about. So I would like to play that at some point. Obviously, I need to get my ass back onto doing the Nebula grind in BO6 because I'm still doing that. Also, there's rumors going around about the BO7 campaign that aren't looking particularly promising. Apparently, it's a very, very bad, and it's gonna have like a bunch of open world missions like Modern Warfare 3 did, 2023. And again, right now these are just rumors, but if that's the case, I'm gonna be very sad because we finally get a sequel to Black Ops 2, you know, in terms of the campaign, and it's gonna be a bunch of shitty open world levels set in Avalon, which is something else that they also mentioned. Where is, pretty sure Dying Wish is all the way back up on the roof. This is one thing I don't like about this map is how much running around you have to do. I mean, you could use the fast travel, but again, that costs money. But we'll come up here, we'll buy Dying Wish. It's 4,000, and I have barely enough money to buy time slip, which should be by the docks. And I can't take the gondola to get down there faster because that costs 500 points. All the way over here, we should be able to buy my final perk. Just time slip. If we come over here and we shoot this crane is gonna raise out of the water and come over here, but I don't know how to actually get it to drop whatever it is that it's holding. And now it's moving again. Is that Mule Kick? That is Mule Kick. All right, well, that's what that is, but I don't know how to actually get it to do anything. So before I get myself murdered, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Also, this cordite is doo-doo butt cheeks, so I'm gonna replace it as soon as I possibly can. Pull out my Mark II so that I can actually kill something if it gets in my way. Also, unlike BO6, you cannot just run past zombies in this game. I've figured that out the hard way several times. In fact, you'll try to slip by a small group of zombies and you'll just get stopped dead in your tracks. Also, that's a warden. And he's dead. All right, cool. This is where you built the acid gat, which I still have no idea how to get that final part, so fucking whatever, I guess. I need to look up how this game's point system actually works. Also, I totally just slipped through all those zombies right there with no problem at all whatsoever. Oh, BO4 starting the max ammo fills up your clip as well as your magazine as well as your reserve ammo. It took them 4 games, but you know what? Eventually we got there. Or 5 games, I should say. Okay, but now that we're on the last one, I'm actually going to make my way back over to the box and just spin it for the lulz, I guess. If I get the Blundergat out the box, then I guess I'll look up where to get that last acid gat part. That's evil, by the way, that they actually damage you when you run by that. Oh, the Pocket Punch is here. I didn't even know this was a place that it could be, but I'm going to go ahead and spin the box. If I don't get the Blundergat, then I'll just, I'll look up how to get the free one. The crossbow, are you for fucking real? The burst crossbow? What the hell is this thing? I love how elaborate all the animations for things are in this game. Like on the chaos maps, the mystery box. It's the coolest looking mystery box that has ever been in zombies. I'll just say it now. But yeah, if I don't get the Blundergat on the next hit, then I'll just go get the free one. And then I'll also look up where to get the final acid gat part so that at least something interesting happens in this video. Yeah, I'm not really sure because I want to play the chaos maps obviously at some point, but I'm not really sure which one I should play first. I was thinking of 9 just because it's the simplest one, but 9 is like the map that everybody played when this game came out. I don't know if it's like overplayed or whatever, but I was also thinking Voyage, but Voyage, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of scares me. Let's see what we get here. Oh wow, the Blundergat, holy shit. All right, time for me to actually look up the acid gat quest. And there's a piece all the way back at spawn. Interesting. Or not at spawn, but in the area near spawn. Just run over there and go grab that really quick. But yeah, I know the Easter eggs in this game are like really, really difficult. And difficult mostly because they're like long and annoying. At least some of the steps are like super complicated and obtuse in some ways. Did I ever open this door? I didn't. I think the last part is literally in here. And I don't think I can actually get there from the other side either because it's locked on both sides. Yeah, it is. Fuck. Yeah, it's literally, look, you can see it right there. So I guess we're going to go through this round and hopefully have enough money to buy that. I don't think I want to be over here while I started a new round, so I'm gonna go somewhere else really quick. I'm pretty sure if you have all 4 of your perks, you also get speed cola, like passively. The way they decided to balance all the like perks and change things is very interesting, to say the least, in this game. And well, there goes a dying wish. That's what I get for trying to train with a shotgun that has 1 bullet in it. Yeah, something that I was looking forward to playing, which I didn't realize wasn't actually out yet, was the DMC3 Crimson mod, which I thought it came out near the beginning of this month, but it actually comes out like later next month in May. Which, not gonna lie, it makes me kind of sad. Also, I killed the last zombie totally by accident. Well, I didn't remember I have a specialist that I need to use. Basically makes you borderline invincible. Here we are, back over here. I should be able to open this door and grab this.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
I can build it here, actually, if I want to, but let me clear out the round really quick. This is also the game where they got rid of double tap, which I'm sure made everybody sad collectively. How are there crawlers? This thing can make crawlers? I didn't even know that. Guys, this gun is so fun to use. And look at that, I have enough money. I can actually pack punch it when I'm done building the acid gat. Come over here, build the acid gat. I love all the little animations in this game. And it's done.
So this thing shoots acid-filled shells? I don't believe it. I need to see for myself.
Oh, we can use this to fast travel to the cafeteria. Also, it's weird how this makes no noise whatsoever. But anyways, you know, come up here to the... Actually, I don't know if it's up here anymore. It might be in the spawn, which would be a shame because I just came from there. Oh, no, it's up here. Thank God.
I do not like being locked up.
And this, and I'm pretty sure the magma gat is just like objectively better than the acid gat, but you know, I don't know how to build the acid gat. I mean the magma gat. I'm pretty sure that has like actually involved steps that you have to do weird shit for, but yeah, I don't have PhD slider either, so I can't I can still damage myself with this, so that's unfortunate. God, I love the way BO3 and BO4 look. There are cases where, you know, BO6 looks really good in terms of its environment, but man, I love these older games. Oh, look at that, Pack Punch is moving. I love how you can see the Golden Gate Bridge as well. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to showcase for my first Black Ops 4 video. Again, I didn't want to do anything really all that crazy. Although, granted, I did more than I thought I was going to, building the acid gat and all that. But
It's got guts in my eyes. Lights out. No more fighting.
so yeah, this only shoots one shot, but it shoots like a billion acid grenades. I actually managed to survive decently long for one of my first times playing this map. Do these lamps have anything to do with anything? They might. I have no idea, actually. But so yeah, let's use this other feature in this game that I completely just ignored this whole time, which is the specialist that you get.
Jack, look at all the guys I killed with your special family heirloom.
Now, I'm pretty sure you level up your specialist by using it in-game, and you level it up in each game up to 3 times, I think. I might be wrong. Maybe it's permanent. But yeah, that is more or less everything I wanted to do in this first video. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more Black Ops 4 Zombies on the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. This game is simultaneously super hard and super easy at the same time. It's very weird. You have things like unlimited damage specialist weapon that gives you armor, and you also have just more health, generally speaking, because there's no Juggernog in this game. But also, I feel like the zombies in this are like way more aggressive. Out of that might just be placebo though. But yeah, I will be interested in trying out all the other maps on this game. It's crazy how this game, an even number Call of Duty, introduced a new zombies crew and a new storyline that only ended up getting 3 maps. I'm not saying there's a pattern emerging, but what I am saying is that I'm surprised that it's happened twice. But with that all said and done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. We reached round 20. I played longer than I thought I would, honestly. But yeah, anyways, later.